we should be good to go. We got the volunteer outside pointing them our way.
All right.
Even though it's 10 a.m., first panel of the day. Maybe people are just barely getting here.
That's right.
Thank you to you.
Thank you,
Thank you guys. All of you in the back.
And everybody up here in this corner, we appreciate you.
Everybody back, come on and just sit down.
And
in
everybody
front.
watching online.
Thank you guys so much.
3 days from now.
Citizen.
To you 3 days from now. That's great.
To you in the future.
For all the AOT.
But
So
welcome.
let's do a quick intro.
My guys, my name's Mark.
I am X-Fed.
This Oskin.
And we
The Mid.
and we are the WBN podcast. We are the witty banter media.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right, guys. We drop weekly episodes
Yep.
on Fridays, 30-minute segments for funsies. I mean, 3 topics.
For fun.
We mix it up.
We mix it up, yeah, pretty much. And today we are talking about Western cartoons versus Eastern anime.
Yes.
Yeah,
we are.
versus Japanese anime.
It's going to be a good day, guys. It's going to be a great day.
So we're going to compare them a little bit, contrast them a little bit, give some hot takes.
Yeah.
He was already giving hot takes about sidewalks.
And I'm just saying, man. And you still get it in Neon Genesis.
Let's-
Though that God, robot, angel thing destroyed it. The next day, boom.
And if you guys have any participation or notes to yourself, we'll throw you the mic up there. So you guys can roll and get some of your 2 cents.
So how do you guys want to get started? So basically we're going to do things anime does better and things Western cartoons.
Absolutely,
Want to
absolutely.
hit it like that?
I'm down.
Alright, so right off the bat, something that anime does better is the sheer volume of episodes.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
You think about classics like Dragon Ball Z and it was like, what is it, 300, 400 episodes?
Something
Yeah.
like that. It was like 300 or 2 something. I don't know. It was up there. It was a good number of episodes. And that's it. We included what series? Are you talking Ball, Z, GT,
Yeah,
Super?
I mean, just Dragon Ball Super, it was 130 episodes.
Yeah, bro.
And that was recent.
Yeah, and that's like a short version of the Dragon Ball Z like universe, you know, like
Yeah.
because the Ultimate One Z's, bro, was like 40 episodes, 50 episodes in the season. Like it was a lot. There was a lot of episodes back then. I felt like.
And I feel that because like when I watch like shows here in the U.S., I'm like, oh, for example, I'm not hating on it. I'm not talking shit on like The Walking Dead. I'm like, damn, how many seasons? I'll let you know if I watch it, But like Dragon Ball or One Piece, okay, I'll watch it.
One Piece, 1,000 episodes.
I'll sit down.
I want more.
I'll sit down. Yeah, I want that.
Now that's volume.
Facts.
When you think about, I don't know, some Western cartoons, what can we think about?
So when I'm thinking about cartoons, it's like, okay, look, I get it. Like I cry too in animes, but I feel like Western does better with anthropomorphic animals. They do it better. For example, I cried when Simba died, bro. But but it was hard. The only time I saw it was like One Piece, but it took years later.
Yeah,
But I
that's
get more to like the U.S. Disney, like hands down when it comes to like Winnie Pooh, bro. I'm like, oh, then Pikachu. Pikachu's like, oh, they're going for my dollars. Get out my pocket, boy.
Yeah.
But Winnie Pooh, I'm like, whatever. Yeah, how about Eeyore as well? So I give it
You want
to
to
that
have a family, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A short amount of episodes. It tells a short story, but it's engaging.
Yeah, absolutely.
For kids, anyways.
Yeah.
So I give it to that is like when it comes to like Western, it's like look, I feel like we do animals better, bro. Like in every sense of the word.
There's always that one cute
Don't make me
lovable
bring up
character.
stars. That's all that.
Yeah. But I guess like for me, it's not an anime necessarily, but like The Flash was the one series that actually had a lot, like the DC Universe, Green Arrow. They had 24 episodes in a season. That was cool for a live action series, man. That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, but if you think about the animated ones like the Justice League,
Yeah.
that one had 2 seasons, so it ran for 50 episodes.
Still quite a
But it was really good.
It was a really good
Yeah.
story. I wish they would have kept that one going, bro. Like, which one?
They had the sequel.
That's what I'm saying.
Justice League Unlimited.
Unlimited, bro, was going. Unlimited was fire, but again, they didn't go for long series, like long seasons. And
No, they don't. No, I mean Japanese animation. A lot of them go for really long.
a long time, yeah, that's true. I didn't think
But
about
in
that.
America, like beat that Batman the Animated Series. That one ran for also like 50
Yeah,
episodes.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Those are great anime.
It could have run for longer.
Yeah.
I know there's enough Batman content out there.
And BTS was such a like unique take on, well, at the time, Batman, because I'm sure like in the 90s we had the boom bop about like Adam West style.
Right.
But this one brought in like, hey, I know this is for kids, but now as you watch as a kid, these had some sad stories.
Yeah.
These were like talking for like a 90s anime, like they were talking about mental health. You guys remember the guy that was the Al Capone gangster, but he was like a puppet? But it was the guy controlling the puppet with a mental personality.
Yes. That's how
as a kid, you're like, oh, it's the puppet controlling it. Which I'm hearing, there's a Pokemon in Japan, right?
Right.
Or Digimon, whatever you call it. But here it was like, no, bro, this is mental health. This is a guy suffering from this thing, and he was so good at it. He organized crime, like. That concepts like that, like BTS in the 90s, it was,
That's a good example of Western cartoon that it was meant for kids, but it had good stories.
Yeah, man.
How many Mr. Freeze episode? That was
so sad, bro, but it was about love,
But how many episodes or how many seasons did the animated series go on for Batman?
I think it went for 3 seasons.
3 seasons, which is crazy because it was an amazing series. But look, how can we have 8 seasons of a slice of life anime, bro? We only got 3 of the the animated series of Batman. Come on, bro.
Japanese anime, they just keep going.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
They're about nothing. There's one called Kaguya-sama Love is War. It's about these 2 students in high school that of course they're in love with each other.
Yeah.
And we're getting 4 seasons of that.
See, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that to
Story
me.
of my life. Mine's 8 seasons though.
Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, dude, that's a lot. But I'm like, is it because we have short attention spans? Is it because we have a higher standard of what cartoons are?
No, bro, it sells. Look, from in Japan, bro. Look, for them they have Gundams, right? And all it goes through the bigger the Gundam, the more detail. But in here in the West, bro, we have we may not go scale size rarely, but we do is transform. Like Transformers. And Transformers since the 80s has been pushing the same envelope, a new movie, a new this, a remaster that.
Now that I think about it, it phased into, from the animated series, it went into Batman Beyond, right? That was the next thing that came out afterwards, right? Because it went from young Bruce Wayne to old man Wayne, and that's when...
No, I'm talking about how other things they have recurring length, for example, Gundam Wing, Gundams.
Okay.
Gundams is their own version.
Recycled 18 times, yeah.
And then what we offer is Transformers, right?
Right.
But ours is you take it...
Transformers is the Western version of Gundam.
Bro, Transformers, bro. A T-Rex, though?
Can be a Gundam,
Yeah, bro. Transforms to a T-Rex. Eat it. That one just has wings, that's cool.
But a Transformer can't fly, though. Oh, no, I guess Scars
doesn't need to, bro. Yeah.
They're both long-time franchises, and every few years they come up with a different version.
Yeah.
Do you think Transformers is just like the American Bob of Gundam? They saw, they're like, oh, bro, this is great. Let's just put American forces on this and make it a semi-truck, though. Nothing more American than a semi-truck, bro.
Nothing more American than semi-truck, bro. And the colors too, bro.
This anime compared to Western, the Gundam series, a lot of those Gundam series are really dark and mature.
Yeah, really dope.
Compared to Transformers, that's different.
That's dark and mature, bro.
Well, I guess the
aliens coming here and just blowing shit up, bro.
I was gonna say that their planet got destroyed. They had a civil war, right? That was their dark.
That's dark as fuck, bro. What you mean?
That their planet destroyed itself, or because of
the bad guys are called Decepticons.
But you know what?
Really straightforward.
But
Bro, that sounds cool as fuck, bro.
But you know what I never saw?
Better than colonies, classes that is, Yeah, Earth and the colonies.
I can't tell you that I remember seeing a bunch of backstory of the battles and the wars that they had though. We talk about it we had a terrible war. It was awesome, but you never see it. And then in one movie we get it for a glimpse, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in the beginning of one movie. Yeah, the real ones. And they're like, oh, this is epic. Yeah. You'll never see this again.
Same thing we recapped with Gundam Wing, how we watched as younger, we're like, oh my god, it's a Gundam! Excited, and then we watch it again today, it's like, oh my god, how many people died?
Bro,
they're 14-year-olds?
In that colony of the
What? There's children!
The whole space colony was destroyed.
Yeah. It was amazing.
I think that's something Japanese anime does. They put a lot more adult themes in their animation.
Yeah. Well, it's we both do it. I just noticed that now. It's we both do this. When you go back in retrospect, you're like, oh wait, because now you have the glasses.
Something like Nickelodeon. Yeah, don't do that.
Just like we talking right now with B-Tats with Batman. It's man, you just want to see Batman punch the guy in the face. Right. And that guy, he's mentally ill. It's oh come on, Batman, you couldn't pay for the treatment, bro. You have to go down.
His jaw.
Yeah. Right. Come on, now talk.
You don't even have insurance.
Yeah.
Now what?
And another comparison is over here. The ground between adult animation and stuff that's made for kids is clearly divided. You get stuff like Rick and Morty, which is specifically for adults.
That's true.
And then you get animation for kids. But
there is no median, I guess.
There's no middle ground.
Right.
Yeah. In Japanese anime, anime ranges from My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, which is technically made for shonen. Which is what? But it's bloody. It's not necessarily made for kids.
Yeah, but
it's shonen though. It kind of gets that middle ground. compared to Western animation, there's no middle ground. And there's exceptions like The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender can be enjoyed by everybody.
Right.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, that's a nice way to bring like a mixture, like how it's not an anime, it's American cartoon, right? That's the standard rules, right?
Oh yeah. A lot of people argue that Avatar could be an anime. It's like, what?
It has to be made in Japan.
That's the argument.
Like
right.
tequila, it has to come out of Tequila, Mexico. Yeah, or champagne.
That's
Yeah.
right. Right. But it is great though.
But it is great.
It's great. It's just not anime.
The influence.
For sure. Like you can definitely tell from that. The Western influence is, but you can tell. You know, the story was really good. I like that one. But I feel like it would have been darker possibly if there was a Japanese variation of it.
Yeah, and then you watch Korra, and Korra was a little more mature.
Yeah.
And if you guys got a chance to watch it.
I didn't get a chance. I got one out there.
I'm the only true fan out here.
There's two.
Oh, Korra the Airbender, yes.
She watched Korra?
Yeah, she
there we
watched
go.
That was a good one.
She knows.
She knows. She knows. All right, anyway.
What's the other comparison that we were gonna make? Oh, the lip syncing. Japanese has such a big library of anime and so much experience with it that you watch Japanese anime and the lip syncing like lines up
Almost perfectly, yeah.
almost perfectly
Yeah.
compared to Western cartoons that you play.
Like SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Just a lot of mouth motion.
They don't try to mimic what somebody would actually like sound, you know.
Yeah, sound like the inflection,
You
right?
know, the inflection and the mouth movement.
Continue anyway.
So the lip syncing is done better in Japanese anime, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it just depends too, man. Like, there's so much more emotion. Like, there's so much more yelling, so much more feelings and crying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, American, they do.
Oh, I do like that about anime. It's like the yelling. It's
Yeah.
like, the harder I yell, the more
Bro,
power I
you feel it.
get.
It hits you in your soul. Like,
Yeah.
you get amped with it. It gets your adrenaline pumping.
Yeah.
You're excited for the character.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, here's like the more silent they get, the more powerful they get. Like, suddenly Superman is just smiling. You know, serious.
Right. He went from smiling to.
Yeah.
Stoic.
Yeah. Destroy the planet.
Right. Oh, shit. Look, Goku's shirt comes off. It's about to get real.
Maybe Hulk's the only expression, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hulk would be the only one that, well, I guess.
He stays the same.
He doesn't yell, he just says Hulk's mad.
More mad.
He gets angry, you know.
That's true, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, just more mad.
Everything
But
else.
but no, I love it though. Like, if you think about like Goku's scream to become a Super Saiyan, 1, 2, and 3 were all different. Tanjiro's scream whenever he got pissed off about Goku dying. Remember whenever the demon was running away? Totally different scream. If you watch Solo Leveling, one of the last big fights with the big boss at the end was insane.
Yeah.
But again, they're all yells, but they're all different meanings and different types for different scenarios and situations, but they all hit differently at the same time. It's great. I love that part about
That's
it.
part of the voice acting.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Japanese anime does better voice acting too.
Bro, the Japanese, they.
And now, the voice acting is getting a lot better here in the States too.
Yes.
Western animation, like
Yeah.
the DC movies, whatever, the DC animated
Oh
movies.
yeah, the DC, oh yeah. Yes.
The voice acting wasn't that great, but if you watch the DC animated movies now, the voice acting is.
It's much better, much
And they're
better.
getting big names in there too.
Yeah, which I'm excited about. You know what? Even Studio Ghibli's got big names too that step into their animes. They got Christian Bale that stepped in before.
Oh, the dubbing, like voice actors become famous in Japan.
Yeah, that's something that isn't. I wish that was more thing here in America, bro.
But like the voice actors are getting famous for dubbing Japanese anime.
Yeah,
but not for doing animation.
Just the
Not
voice.
as famous. There's a few names that are really famous.
Right. Goku, and was it Luffy? Or like their voice actors are iconic because of just their names alone because they've been voicing their.
But you get the
their
voice
names
actors from cartoons, from God, I can't think of the name. But the guy that does the Animaniacs and stuff.
Oh,
those guys are
hilarious.
those guys are legends.
Yeah.
That's one thing like I do like about anime is like the way they over time have like now I'm spoiled in 2024, but throughout time how like their scenes of fighting have just like drastically improved. But that's one thing I give it more to Japanese, to the anime, which is the fighting, because it's like so fluid, fast, and like memorable, and even like the camera angles that they use. And I know that the US has capabilities of that, because I'm thinking about it like the intros of like Thundercats, or like intro of Animaniacs, or intro of Batman, like the same fluidity I'm talking about, but it's in the intro, right? And like, hey, you have this, and today it's like you can make like, for example, what's his name? The guy with the,
Oh, Ben 10.
Yes, right? But like, whenever I watch it, it's too like back and forth, like very in the panel, in the fight. there's much like in animes, like they compete and like let's do these crazy angles, these crazy shots. Like hey, like this one was a girl like Demon Slayer, the 360,
Let's push
for
the
the fireworks.
right?
Yeah. So that's one thing definitely. It's like if they were to integrate that to like. Let's push beyond Batman and Superman cartoons, but like anything else.
You know, I
right?
think about that. Like in their fight scenes, like it's literally one single shot, and you see every single Superman punches, every single one of Batman's punches, his kicks. You see them all.
Yeah.
In an anime, you never see all.
No, you see everything like a sway. Sometimes sometimes the ornamentations like I remember the fights in Dragon Ball. Oh, they're moving so fast. I can't see it. You just hear like explosions.
That's really cool. And remember, they even made fun. He was just like, you can't do it because you're not sensing the energy properly.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're moving so fast you can't even see them.
Yeah.
Today there are shows.
They really are.
Today they have shows things like Invincible and Amazon. Like I'm sure, right? Yeah. But like let's be honest, like back in the day, not until there's a heavy influence of anime today, and not like there was before. It's like, well, you see the game change now when it comes to like Western fights.
Right.
Yeah.
You can tell it was a big step up, but I love that there are definitely influences that take from Japan, and they're influencing them in American show. Like there's some shows like Gumball as an example. Gumball is one of the shows that the Amazing World of Gumball, where they have definitely pulled like Dragon Ball Z references and other anime references and thrown them like in random fight scenes or sequences, and that's a strictly American cartoon that they just pull for Japanese references. It's so funny whenever they do it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's great.
Well, yeah. But even the types of animation that Japanese anime does, you know, like the animation is so varied.
Yeah.
You got different styles.
Yeah.
And of course you got different styles in Western cartoons too. But it's more limited to like what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but they have everybody's favorites. Isekais, right? Which is Asukun's over here favorite.
Oh yeah.
Right? He loves Isekai.
There is no American. What would you call it? What does Isekai translate to in English?
Another world.
Another
Yeah,
world.
when you die and wake up in another world, right?
Yeah.
Like you were
Okay.
reborn or reincarnated somewhere else.
Another world.
Yeah, in another world. So it's just, but there is no American version of that. Like, I guess not even.
That's one thing that they keep to themselves, right? I guess that's. They can't. Yeah, the Isekai version.
We
Yeah.
got fantasy cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then I'm like, what? Like Foster's Home for Imaginary Pets? I remember that show.
Oh yeah.
Like, was that
Another one, Adventure Time.
Adventure Time, bro. Like,
That could be one. Yeah.
Fantasy cartoon.
yeah. What's the other one? That camp one.
There was over the garden wall, something like that it's called.
Yeah,
something like that.
But
Oh, you
still.
know which ones are like random and kind of cool on Netflix? The Universal ones, like the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous.
What?
It's the Jurassic World cartoon. It ran for like 4 seasons, and a 5th season is coming back.
What?
Pretty good.
Jurassic World?
Yeah.
Oh,
See, look, but imagine Jurassic World, but anime. Though.
Yeah, basically, it's like the kids are in summer camp after the first movie, and then the park, gets destroyed, and the kids get stranded there, and they gotta survive for like months.
Damn, they forgot about these kids. That's terrible, bro.
They gotta learn the lessons, of course, the lessons of family.
Oh, wow. And how not to play God? That's terrible, bro. What a life lesson. Sorry. Anyway.
Now it's like God with dinosaurs. And then Universal also did the Fast and Furious. They're spy racers. It's like
There's an animated series for Fast and the Furious?
yeah, it's like
Nah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Dominic's adopted nephew or something. And he gets
What?
together a group of kids that they're spy racers.
Oh.
And there's cartoons on Netflix that expand on like universes.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Damn. How much
And
did
they
they learn that?
they learned that from Japanese anime, this idea of like connecting and expanding a universe.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Because some of the we have great American crossovers, but Japan's has some amazing crossovers too, though, with other, world building they've had for other shows, They'll make cameos on like Saturday morning cartoons and stuff like that. They've done it with Dragon Ball Z and One Piece and other ones too, Naruto.
And that's another thing, like the difference is like everything comes from anime, right? Don't get me wrong. And like some mangas are gorgeous. Like the ones from like Berserk, the painting is beautiful. But we always see the same trope, is that pointy nose, the triangle nose. No matter how beautiful, everything else is a pointy nose. But then you see like beautiful like Marvel, DC, right? Like Black Horse, like you see that's art.
Yeah.
Like that person is like, bro, like you could have put them in a Sistine Chapel and it's just as beautiful. Yeah. Paint people like Alex Ross, like bro, like look how beautiful these every artist, and like I get that's a big difference. If anything, it's like it had two by horn. The gringos having way better like comic, way that one stands out to me more. Like I'd rather look
You
at
like comic books better
the
than
not only that, but I also want to like the color schemes, because the color schemes they'll be like, oh, like if you see the 80s ones,
Yeah.
or the 90s ones, it's like colors are black, dark blue, red, impacting yellow, but they're like boom, it's something like all like these gods from like all these, and it's I think it's space. It's mostly dark because it's space, but somehow they make it like stand out bright.
Right.
Everything in mangas is like black and white, you know?
That's super true.
Mangas are like specifically black and white.
Yeah, black and white. That's why
It's
you
a big
get
deal for it to get released in color, right? Like it's like, oh, got it in color now.
Yeah. We should come.
Mangas are black and white.
Yeah, the tradition become black and white, which I guess it's good, but I guess it's why it's more exciting, I guess, to see them in an anime, because now you see them in color, in full motion.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
And Japanese anime, like they adapt all their mangas, you know.
Yeah.
To the to the
Could
TV
you imagine
action.
the comics? All those comics got adapted into like an animated version or a live action version?
DC and Marvel have so many comic stories that they could just
That they
adapt.
never do.
Yes, I want one for Spider-Man. I want one for like
That
the
would be
whole
amazing.
Spider-Man story. I want one for Batman. B-Taz made again.
Yeah, but they're like, we're gonna be original. Why? You have like 80 years of worth of material.
Yeah.
Bro, like, why come up with a new?
I just want what I read.
Yeah, on the pin.
Like, okay, they made the movie, the DC movie based on the Injustice video game.
Yeah,
And they had to change it. Why did they change it?
And then they crammed it all in one movie.
I was like, Injustice is such a good story. They could have just stuck to the video game story.
The comic books were broken into multiple series, multiple arcs. The games were broken into
Injustice
multiple
Year
games.
1, Injustice Year 2.
Injustice 1 and 2, and they finished the entire thing in a movie? Come on, hour and a half? Come on, bro. You're not
That's
gonna.
true. That's true.
So that was, but anime does a great
That
translation
shit just like literally sticks to the
page.
page.
from page to anime added, like it's just pulled. It's the same thing. That's what I love. That's what I want to see.
And if anything, it's like, hey, we made some changes to the ending. It's like you're gonna think like a different ending. They just added like 2 scenes. You know, like just expanded the length of a sword or something.
Exactly.
That's your extra ending.
That exhale wasn't in the comic.
That's
Like
like,
in the manga.
yeah. You're like, hey, I'm
That's
sorry.
extra.
And then like a 10-day apology letter. Hey, we
Yeah.
changed everything. I'm sorry.
The fact that people are broken down, like how much of the anime is filler versus how much is the actual manga based. I mean, come on, bro, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no comparison like that for the American adaptations for it.
But that's the one thing. It's like they like have fillers, bro, for days. You know, like even though hey, they stick to the manga, yeah, bro. Like if they catch up, it's like now they pull the American side. We're gonna come with an original story. You know?
I will say, look, but the Americans don't have we don't have filler episodes. Like the next episode matters for the most part, right?
Well,
You would think.
There's, I mean, yeah, cartoons have filler episodes.
But do you think who has more though, Americans?
So, bro.
I would tell you, bro.
Another difference between like Japanese and Western cartoons is that Japanese anime have these overarching storylines.
Yes.
Western cartoons, for the most part, are like one-off episodes.
That's true.
Like Batman fights a villain of the week.
That's true.
Yeah.
SpongeBob does something silly for the day. Yeah.
The Transformers fight the Decepticons.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about it. It's like, hey, wait, I want to start watching. Yeah. Hey, man, I want to watch this. We're just pick an episode, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Just watch that one.
Does it connect to the previous one? No.
Yeah.
Anime, if you missed an episode, it mattered.
Yeah.
Except if it was filler.
That's right.
Right.
Oh, let's like
Cartoons, you can just hop into whatever.
yeah, bro. Just that one.
Could you imagine just hopping into One Piece and Egghead? Be like, isn't their mission is to get to One Piece, right? Like,
Yeah.
Bro, it's so much more than that, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
Yeah,
get.
you can't randomly, you can't randomly jump into random segment. You start from zero.
Yeah, but could you imagine having to wait week by week for flashback episodes? Like if I was a day oneer, bro, and like remember Ines Lobby when they jumped down that bridge, like 8 episodes, bro, it's all flashbacks.
That's true.
I would have been so pissed to have been a fan watching.
And that's another thing. You have no flashback, bro. Batman doesn't go, hey, remember that shit I did like 10 days ago? You know? We don't do that shit either.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I never thought about
And
that.
if anything, it's something from that same episode like 2 seconds ago.
The only flashback there is to when he lost his parents. We always got a flashback to that.
Or Spider-Man, Uncle Ben.
I'm tired of seeing Uncle Ben die,
That's
bro.
another thing, bro. We repeat the same death over and over again.
Animated.
So many times.
Clark Kent watches his planet destroy. And
Every
sees the
time.
guy.
Krypton.
Yeah, every time, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of these simple things. But animes is like, all right, how did this person's parents die this time?
Yeah.
Was it vampires? Demons? Oh, bro, what's gonna? How did he kill him?
He has to go through an academy.
Word?
You know?
Is there a tournament?
Yes. Duh.
I knew it.
There's ranking captains.
There's
You
always
know?
there's a rooftop scene? Yes.
It has to.
If it's not a rooftop, it's the top of the mountain. Duh.
What kind of revenge plot are we gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. But see, look, okay, like here's a perfect example. Pokemon. Ultimate goal, become the world's very best Pokemon trainer. You meet other side characters, other Pokemon, so the journeys that you have, character growth and development that takes place for these characters. And it's a kid show. Pokemon is, Pokemon, bro. But
they have Pinky in the Brain, the same thing every day,
right?
And they fail every day.
What are we gonna try to do today, Brain?
You find out that Pinky is a real mastermind.
Turns out he was a genius.
All the time.
Yeah. All this time.
But no, man, for me, that's definitely one of the things. It's like, for anime, I look at it and it's a different scope. I hate when people are like, well, you mean it's a cartoon? No, it's not a cartoon. There's a big difference between anime versus a cartoon. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I mean, there's some exceptions to where, like, there's some Western cartoons that are, peak. Like, I was just thinking about, I was just watching episodes of the new X-Men 97.
Oh,
looking back at the original X-Men 97,
right.
whatever it came out in the 90s.
In the 90s, right. It was something around that time, yeah.
But even that cartoon back then was...
Yeah, but the intro went hard.
Yeah.
Bro, why did the 90s cartoons intro Spider-Man, X-Men, there's a few other ones with sick guitar riffs for no reason other than just being dope, bro. It's like, yeah, it's just like, what's Van Halen up to? Is that right?
Was that him?
I don't know, but it sounds like it though. If you would have told me, I'm like, just say go as an example.
Batman's.
I don't hear that, bro, and I can say I can bench 225. I don't hear that.
Everybody hears that.
Nah, I hear just say go. I'm ready to do 4 miles, bro.
Am I here? The day is saved, bro. The day is saved.
I didn't say you're wrong. I didn't say you're wrong. But I'm just saying, like, who does it better? In my opinion, Japan has so many more.
Because you hear that, there's a chance Goku may die. You're like, the suspense, bro. But you hear, it's over, bro. Batman had prep time to show up. I'm gonna call it, bro. I'm gonna laugh at the villain. Bro thinks he's gonna make it.
No, bro.
Godzilla? Batman, bro. What you mean? That's my time.
90% of the time, the American cartoon heroes are
It's
always
over,
win. They're gonna win.
Set.
As soon as they show up, they win.
In Western cartoons, the hero always wins.
But in One Piece, bro, you know that there's another 9 seasons left, but you're like, dang, is he gonna make it out, bro? I mean, it looks bleak, dog. I don't know how
Sometimes the villains win.
In My Hero, right? My Hero, they just said a random American hero on the B-22. Bro, if the American president was like, I'll take this serious, send over the bird, he's talking about Robin. Game over, bro. Game over, bro. Robin was solo.
Robin Solo's the player academia universe.
He has to, bro. One battle ram.
Another one I wanted to bring up is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Because a lot of Japanese artists said they've taken influence from that one specifically.
What a coincidence.
Because somehow that one, TMNT, was really popular in Japan.
Oh, that's when the last Ronin comes into play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last samurai.
Stories like that, are paying homage to like manga artists taking influence from.
That's so cool.
From the 80s, 90s TMNT.
That's a little one. Bringing it back to like the intros.
The theme from My Hero Academia, his design is literally based on TMNT.
Oh.
I didn't with his hunchback and the face, no nose.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
The outfit, the whole thing. It's supposed to be a
I
name.
thought it was Michael Jackson. That's crazy. Alright, I'll stop. Continue. What were you gonna say?
No, that's one of them. The TMT, there's like how like the animation, the intros, like it's high speed. Like the United States has the capabilities, but if you look back at like the ones from like the 90s, even today, like the Ninja Turtles, only the most recent one that Nickelodeon did was the one was like fast paced.
Oh, that's
true. They didn't have powers. Like they went to the Netflix ended it with the movie. And like it's what anime, it's what if Americans picked up anime style battle. It was perfect. It was perfect.
I saw something like that, right? They all had like superpowers or a certain extent, like a certain trait that they was like heightened and
like
they went all out with
the tools,
balls.
with like spiritual tools,
It looked
the
dope, but it
nunchucks,
was
sword, all that.
like bullet shot, like My Hero Academia stuff, right? Like it looked crazy.
Because we have the capabilities, we have the technology, we're like we wasted on Pixar. I'm not hating on Pixar, right? Like I love The Incredibles. But like sometimes it's like, man, I miss when we see like, because I see them do it, and like we have cartoons, but like, bro, you remember American animated cartoons?
Yeah.
Man, me too. I say that. Remember? Remember? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
America puts their big budget on like animated films.
Yeah.
But I don't think the budget on, weekly cartoons like Cartoon Network or other networks are.
But that's disappointing, man. Like they're missing out on some bangers. If like I can think of some great stories, bro. If they had a budget, would have been so much better. We just would have continued on with the story. Spider-Man, the amazing Spider-Man from back in the '90s, bro, ended on such a great cliffhanger. But still though, like that was an amazing story. Again, Batman the Animated Series was an amazing story. But they never should have stopped. Like, why did we stop after 3 seasons? Why did we stop after 4 seasons? Like, it was just again like we phased over to Spider-Man Unlimited, Batman Beyond. Like that was the next phase of what cartoons that they had kind of went into, and we had just forgot about everything else.
That's another thing, bro. Like, if you're not talking about Japanese versus American, then I say that we have way better live action than their live action animes. Like maybe once in a blue moon you'll get like a good live action anime.
Yeah.
Like One Piece, and then that was it.
True.
Before that, that was it.
Yeah. It was Spider-Man.
Bro, we have like 10 Batmans, bro. They're all hard, bro.
For the most part.
Ben Affleck,
That's
tough.
We don't
Chris
talk
Nolan,
about
tough.
We don't talk about.
Well, we're talking about anime.
Yeah.
George
We don't
Clooney,
talk
tough. With the nipples, tougher.
Tough.
That was good. That was good.
Anyway, but yeah, no, man, it's true though. Like our adaptations from our comic books, I guess, to live action movies is amazing. Like Infinity War was epic, dog. Avengers, I mean, granted, it took 15 years to build.
Even the ones where like after the fact, you're like, oh, surprise, it's a comic. There's like 300. That's just an example I'm thinking of. Like when it first came out, I was like, oh, then it was a graphic novel, But then, like, as the movie comes out, being advertised, oh, it's from Frank Miller's, and they're like, oh, you started with Sin City. Like, these are going, Watchmen,
Yeah. Some people are like, what do you mean it's a graphic novel? And I'm like, what?
Yeah. So, like,
Watchmen was one of those that really stuck to the graphic novel. That was one of the very end.
Ripped from the page.
Up to the very end. But halfway through the movie, it was like...
the color schemes, everything,
Well, I thought it was interesting that one jail scene, that fight scene, was supposed to be like 2 pages in the graphic novel, but it was like a whole like 10 minutes. But it was sick though. It was sick though. And I'm like, okay, don't fill it.
And then it went back to the page. Yeah, and then towards the end, they changed it to make it more live action.
But see, like, I think had they stuck with the original ending, I think it would have been great. But
it would have been hard to like put it on the screen.
See though, it would have been great to see though. No, but The Watchmen was one of those like great American movies, in my opinion, that they did really, really well. But I don't think there was very much.
Yeah, I mean, in Japanese, like you think about it, like, well, they already adapted it so well into an anime. I could like when they adapt it to live action, it's like, I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
The anime is already that good.
That's true. Because it's hard to do what they've done.
Then you end up comparing the live action to the anime, where here you're comparing Watchmen to the graphic novel. I mean, there's no middle ground to compare it to.
Oh, that is interesting, yeah. But it is so much harder to do what's been done in the anime and make it look cool in live action. Yeah. Like those ridiculous fight scenes are so much harder to pull off in real life. That's why we got Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Yeah.
Well, that one was American. We got to put that on the U.S.
I'm just saying, it's so hard to make something like that happen. And why though? Like the first live action anime that I can say that was done here. Well, I don't even know if it was done in the U.S. Did Netflix do One Piece here?
Netflix did One Piece here. Yeah.
Okay, so like
that's why it's good. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oda
was involved.
Our skies were better here.
Oda had the stamp of approval, but the One Piece live action is American too.
So for me, I'm like, that was the first one, but why did it take freaking 2023, man?
Get it right. It wasn't that popular,
Wasn't it though? Well, like,
well, anyway, like any of them, like, because there's like Full Metal Brotherhood and like live action. There's like even some like romance.
Yeah, those are all
but it's mostly like since the 70s, bro, since Superman, bro, when he would spin the world backwards to bring back what was his name, bro? Come on.
That live action was great.
It looked real, bro. Like somebody put a camera outside of Earth.
How did they do this?
That's crazy.
That's true.
Side note, I was watching an episode of a little series called Powerless. It was a DC series about like it's a Wayne Enterprises division that's called Damage Control, and they clean up after the messes of heroes, right?
Oh.
And they got one episode where the concept is Lois Lane died, and everybody's like, go wild, do whatever you want, but Superman's gonna turn back time. And then the day goes by, and then they go to Lois Lane's funeral, and Superman never turned back. It's wild.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
That's why they go, wow.
And now they're like, oh, okay, we gotta pay for all these crimes now?
I gotta get that PS5 back.
And Powerless, that was a little, 10 episode season 1 gem that should have had a season
2. I gotta go apologize to my neighbor.
That was live action. Watching NBC.
I'm gonna blame that on my dog.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. Superman never never turn back time. And he showed up to Louis Lane's funeral with another, like with a side chick.
No.
Talking about moving forward, bro.
But you know what though? Great adaptations that are from the same universe are I Died and Came Back and Reincarnated as Yamcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
spin-offs,
The
yeah.
spin-offs, you know what I'm saying?
Again.
That's another thing, bro. Batman is a better father than Goku. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, bro. He trains all of his kids.
Is he Batman? I mean,
Bro, he raised orphanages, bro. What you mean, bro?
He saves
his
kids, bro.
real kid is, what's his name?
Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne.
Yeah.
Right.
He's an assassin. How is he a better dad?
Bro, that's cool, bro. What you mean?
As soon as he found out he was an assassin, he's like, no.
Yeah.
You put him on the street. How did you rob it?
Oh, yes. But he had to weed him off. He knew you can't just cut cold turkey. He's like, look, man, look, I know it's hard to win on killing people straight out, so we're gonna do this slowly. I'm gonna reprimand you. No.
You can't use your credit card for him, son.
Sell, you can take him.
Bro, so, central being.
Get him.
You don't listen, dog.
Batman would have done the same. Here, Joker, he's a assassin.
I would have done the same. No, man, I don't know. You think so? I don't know. I think Batman would have went in there and helped Damien. I don't know, bro. I feel like Goku's like, ooh, that's tough. You got it? I think he's got it.
The thing is, like, he gave it Piccolo to go train my son, bro. But like, Batman's training him, bro.
No. He didn't.
Batman's taking it on the
He took his son,
field.
bro. Remember,
Yeah.
Piccolo did.
These are 14-year-olds, just like Gohan. He was 14.
No, Gohan was like 11 when he fought Cell.
Even worse. There
He
you
was
go.
like 8 when he fought Frieza.
At least Batman waited until 4 was 13, bro.
Yeah, bro, right there. Batman is a better dad. I'll give it to him just because he wasn't fighting the strongest being in the universe at 8. So, I mean.
Okay, so we'll put it on Western cartoons get it better. Does the father
Does the
The father figure?
Japan is all about broken homes, bro. There's always somebody missing.
Every anime is about a broken home.
Broken home. The mom's not there, dad's not there, somebody died, they're blaming somebody for somebody's death. It's you that should have died.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that's Japanese culture, you know.
Why though? See, look, America, we're like, we're gonna build this, we're gonna make this work. Okay? You're gonna come back
Pop,
home.
pop. Oh, I'm a good guy now.
Yeah.
Quit being so mean to Batman, bro.
My bad, bro. I was like, Pop, Uncle Ben.
But you always had that father figure.
We always had family.
I don't know, man, but who do you think has got more iconic quotable lines? Like America or Japan, like as animated series? Like you think about great power, great responsibility.
Pikachu. They're in the same level, bro.
I choose you, bro. I choose you.
That was neck to neck, bro. That was a tough one. You know?
You're not stopped for about a millisecond. We're like,
That's iconic, bro. Take that anywhere. Like,
great power, great responsibility. Pikachu, same level.
iconic.
I hear the same thing. It's the same thing. You're saying the same
I think
thing.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I summon.
Yeah.
Dark
I
magician.
summon. Yeah, it's dope.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Yeah.
See you later, Space Cowboy. It's all the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, guys. But I mean, you know, I think that Japan does music better. Like as far as like in the fight scenes, and like in the climactic build,
You know, I think it's all part of like Japan puts the bigger budget in
that's what I was thinking. Like
So
going
they
back,
got better animation. They put better music into it.
dude, the fact that they got a whole like orchestra for an anime is ridiculous. So like, all right, bro, this is the last scene. The character's gonna die after this. We need everybody to do their best. Okay, you ready? Okay, and.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. You know, you're like, oh, let's go.
That's the thing, like the intros of animes, like make or break music careers. Like if it's like the song of the summer, like it's like the equivalent of here, like of an artist. It makes a career, yeah.
I mean, there's an award for anime OP or Song of the Year. Like, it's a real thing, man. It really does.
Yeah, it's like tough having Taylor Swift like intro of a song of like Ninja Turtles. You
It's
know?
whether or not it
And then being the summer, you know.
You know what?
Michael and Donald.
But with the music though, for me personally, I'm like, that's determining whether or not I put it in my gym playlist. You know, if it's a banger, it goes in the list. If not, I'm like, it's cool.
That's true.
But if it goes in the list, bro, it gets me hyped. If it gets me active, it makes me think of a moment. That's what gets me.
Okay, I see what you're saying. No, I give it more to Japanese anime music to like hype me up to a sports event.
Because you know what? When I hear the dun, 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 like I think of Batman, but I don't think of like, oh, his fight with the Joker, his fight with Scarecrow, his fight with Frost.
Yeah.
You're not gonna jam that at the gym.
I'm not gonna do that at the gym. Sorry. Okay, different. You know?
That's tough,
That's
I get
a
it.
minute and a half pump though. That's as long as the intro is. You better get it all. You know what I'm saying? But that anime OP, you're
I'm Xavier.
3.5 minutes?
This is second burst. Let's go.
What do you mean it's a cartoon? Yeah, bro, absolutely. Yeah. So, and then when you mess around, you're like, wait, this whole artist has more music? And they're all bangers, bro.
That's true, yeah.
AOT did it best when they had that one group that came up with those two opening. Rumbling. Oh, yeah, Sins. Yeah, right? Is that who it is? Sin. Yeah. Bro, they fired.
That's true. That's true. No, you're right. I give it to them.
Hey, I mean, like I said, we've gone over some stuff where Japanese did it better, anime did it better, and then other stuff where Western cartoons did it better.
Yeah, man. 100%.
So what do you think at the end of the day? Like,
Mexico, because they don't censor shit. They don't care. They don't have any FCC out there, so.
Yeah, that's what hurts. Sometimes I think that's what hurts Western cartoons, the real hard censorship, because there's no censorship in Japan.
Damn, bro.
Well, they put crazy stuff in like kids anime.
There you go. Yeah.
There was a
Over
gun
here-
in Yu-Gi-Oh,
over
remember?
here, yeah, kids cartoon is a kids cartoon, and then adult animation is adult animation.
That's
like
true.
Bob's Burgers is not for kids, or
Right.
Yeah.
Family Guy is definitely not for kids.
Yeah.
I would say Simpson is not for kids, but like I see kids like watching it like it's regular cartoons, man.
That was our introduction to like,
Adult animation,
adult cartoons. Yeah. For me personally, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I would say that Japan did it better, man, in my opinion. Again, like
Or just in general?
just in general, yeah, I would say they did it well, in my opinion, because again, the music, the fight scenes, the cinematography, the backgrounds. I mean, there's a lot. The OPs, the EPs, there's the moments. I mean, there are a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's some great stuff in animation that I love, that I will always like. Again, this is where I live. This is where my hometown is. But like, I would definitely say it. Like, hats off. Got to give my roses to Japan for doing it right. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's more pros in Japanese anime.
Yeah.
We kind of gone over, where like they do a lot of stuff better, or they, they put a lot into their animation.
Yeah.
But Western cartoons is different in its own kind.
Absolutely.
I grew up with Western cartoons.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah. I just want more cartoons, more Western animation.
So I
movies.
wish there was more Western animation.
Movies, yeah, me
Like
too.
DC comes with its animated films every few years, but they need to do like series, like
More series.
more mature.
Yeah, bring it back. Yeah, I want some. Whatever they're doing in the movies, make that into a series.
Yeah.
Because their animated movies are great. Like a lot of them are really, really good. But they got their live actions and their animated people together, and they work that out, to make that fit. Bro, they be making some bangers. But until then,
And so there's so much Japanese anime though. Like, there's so many. It varies so much.
But that's the best part about it.
It's so I just keep watching.
Yeah.
I won't run out.
And always start episode 1. We always start episode 1.
Always start episode 1.
And you can always go 1,000 episodes.
That's true.
Or you go 12.
I might always just pick up, One Piece.
Yeah.
I might always pick up a Japanese anime instead of watching more Jurassic World cartoons.
That's 11.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Check out Cat Mutation season 4 comes in.
But what about you, Victor?
Oh man, I just think there's so much potential still with the American cartoons. Because I think it's still great. Because I do see like, Japanese copy that from us. At least like the cool things that we do have. So I think it's neck to neck. Honestly, today is very popular, but I always feel there's always potential, man. Like just with the technology they have today, like it can be just as good. That's why I hope to see one day more animated movie cartoons. Like there was back in the day.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, because if Ghibli's doing it for like $5, then I'm exaggerating. But Warner Bros.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you heard it here first. That's
That's right, guys.
It's a
Thank you
tie.
so much.
You guys be the tiebreaker and determine. Let us
Two
know.
out of 3 people disagree.
That's right. Yeah, and we have one tiebreaker that's on the fence.
But yeah, man, we are. My name's Oski,
My name is Fed.
My name is Merk.
and we are the WBM Podcast,
The
aka
We Banter
Media.
Find us just WBM Podcast wherever you listen to your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And
Amazon.
you can search us on social media, WBM_podcast.
That's right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We appreciate
Appreciate y'all.